Hello and welcome to my review of the WALX walking pole. Now this is the Explorer and actually I took this pole to Mount Kilimanjaro recently, and I've got to admit it was absolutely brilliant. It was perfect in every single way. There were a few little things actually, but I'll come back to that in a second, right? Okay, so first things first has to be the handle, all right? This one's made out of cork, but it's the way of the design that it molds to your hand. But actually the important bit is this fundamental little curve that makes walking so much easier. It extends completely, so you could have it to whatever setting you want, and then you've got the bottom pole, that bottom part of the setting as well, which you then just extend as so. The same as what you would expect in any other pole, really. It's this bit here that makes the difference. The grip, which was absolutely phenomenal, and the curvature in there, which helps you to hold into it. Now, there was a few little fundamental bits that I was disappointed in originally, okay? First one was the strap. So I replaced the strap, and I'm very glad to see now that when I spoke to WALX about this, they also identified that the strap was an issue. Now, one of the things that you do get with when you're walking with walking poles sometimes is that you'll catch them and they can almost trip you over. What I did like about this was this. The strap just unclips off from this tiny little clip that clips on. It's strong enough to hold them into your hands as you're walking, and it releases if you catch your foot. So that was brilliant. I was really happy with that. The other thing I was expecting, so we went from plus 24 in the day to minus 16 at night on these poles. And I was expecting to have some movement by here. But I will say that that clip is strong enough and it completely supported it all the way up, and they never moved, not once. So I never had to reset my poles, which was absolutely brilliant. And for consistency as well. Down here, they came with your standard sort of little shoe that comes over the spike. I did go out and purchase these, which clip over to the end and turn into more of an urban kind of Nordic pole, but completely for use. Now, I do need to say that I have a rare neurological condition called complex regional pain syndrome. So for me, I walk on CAFOs, on orthotic legs. So I need the balance, and I put a lot of pressure through these poles. A lot of pressure, a lot of tension, and took them through extreme conditions, and they absolutely smashed it in every single way. Would I recommend these? In a heartbeat. I have now got 2 pairs of these. They're absolutely brilliant. I'm about to take on Aconcagua next year, which these poles will be used for, and then later again up in Everest summit. So again, they'll be going back into extremes. These are now my #1 pole of choice. And that is my review for the WALX Explorer. Thank you very much.